Can't be scared to get your hands dirty.
What are you watching at, baby?
Huh?
What are you watching now?
I ain't worried about that right now. We'll talk about that. Let me finish. Yes. Can't be scared. First things first. What's up? Peace. Happy Sunday. Soul Rising. Available for pre-order on the website. SamuraiBlackMusic.com. The fuck is in my hair? Oh, man. You can name whatever price you want. Pay whatever you want. Pre-order the album, you'll get the digital version. Grab that. Grab a vinyl copy. Grab a mini CD key tag. What the fuck is mine? Grip pliers. You know what I'm saying? Grab all that. Got merch and stuff on the site. Everything. Hold up. All right. Oh, yo. Let's see how I want to set this. Yo. What's up, Renegade? Hey, man, you can't be scared to get your hands dirty. Can't be scared. Part of life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists try to paint these magical mystery personas and shit, acting like they ain't never gotta change no goddamn socket. Capping. Straight capping. You can't be scared. Can't be scared to get your hands dirty, because there's gonna come a time where you got to. And ain't nobody else gonna do the shit for you. See? In those times, you gotta be prepared. Sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes shit's a lot more simple than you think. Yep, fixing the box. This is the old one here. This thing blew out like half the house when this one blew out. It's connected through a daisy chain or whatever, so you know what I'm saying? Gotta do what you gotta do. Can't have my children sitting in the dark. And damn sure ain't finna pay no 24-hour electrician a premium to have me come on the weekend, so you know, we do what we gotta do. YouTube University or whatever. And in the meantime, in the process, pick up a new skill if you haven't figured out how to do it before already. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to learn new skills. So that makes you prepared for the next time. Makes it easier for you to spot the issue in the future. And maybe you can help somebody else with it. It's always nice. That's what I'm saying. You can't be afraid to get your hands dirty. I ain't talking about, you know, like the way people on TV or mobsters or whatever would talk about it. You know, gotta go take care of the guy. Nah, this ain't Sopranos. But on the same token, shit, maybe sometimes you do got to. That ain't what we're talking about today, though. Hell of flies out here. My Phillips. Yep. I appreciate you just for you. I know I can do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. This one's actually a lot quicker than like all the other ones that I had to replace. I don't know if it's easier because it's outside or I got more light or what. Maybe it's just because I've done so many of them already at this point. But just the experience made it easier. But like that, we got it. The faceplate was a bitch to get off though. It's outside, so it was like hella rusty. But once I got that off, it was smooth sailing. Yep. Interesting. Now, one thing is weird about these is that this one and another one that I had to replace, there was no connection on the top terminal, which is kind of annoying, and it kind of explained why some of the sockets had never been working in the house. Whoever wired this shit in the first place was a fucking goofball. But nonetheless, we'll make it work. You know, I was sitting there wondering why I could only plug certain things into certain outlets. Lo and behold, the shit ain't even had no connection. Ain't that bitch. But yeah, I wouldn't have known that shit if I didn't get my hands dirty in the first place. And that's kind of like a universal lesson in itself. You don't know how to do a thing until you actually do a thing. That's why I would, like, when people try to argue with you, or they try to make statements saying, you know, certain things about something, and they've never even lived or experienced it, they don't even know. And a lot of people just be talking out their ass. You can't let that shit bother you. Like, I was on X earlier today, Twitter, and these people were like so foaming at the mouth, ready to say some racist shit. And there I was sitting there giving them real life examples of circumstances that didn't meet their particular expectations. I won't get super into detail with it. This is not a very interesting story, but they you know, I didn't insult anybody at first or anything like that, even though they have their ways about going with those things. And you know, the whole time, like, there's like, oh, you're an idiot, this is why you blacks are a problem everywhere. Like, I just gave you a direct example of black people not being a problem in this specific scenario. Oh, blah blah blah. Like, they'll just be waiting for that shit, and it gets to the point to where they go so off the handle with it. I don't even have to be the one that chastises them. Other white people will do it. There are other people who come on and be like, hey, shut up. You're being stupid. You're just insulting them for no reason. You're not even presenting any kind of logical argument. Try again. You're pissing me off. For crying out loud. It's fucking beautiful. Never been afraid of racism. Never been afraid to walk into rooms where I may not be stated to be welcome. I've never been afraid of any of that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not just going to walk into people's houses and shit like that, but you know what I mean, figuratively. It's never been an issue of mine. So this bitch here was broken. Let's see if I can get this right. As y'all see though, I got that outlet on there pretty damn fast. I've only been live on here, what, 10 minutes? That shit done. Drop a like, hit the subscribe if you bear witness. Rapper changes light bulb socket. Rapper rewires the outlet to his house. Who knew? Yep. But yeah, man, you can't be afraid. Get your hands dirty. Look at this shit. Crazy. I'm a fucking computer nerd. Most I get on my hands on a regular day is some puke from my babies. Maybe some boogers or something from wiping their nose. This is different. But we make it work. Hopefully this will hold a little better. And I got a fresh screw. Yeah, but yeah, if y'all got any questions or any thoughts or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the chat. See a few of y'all in there. If you haven't already, hit the link in the bio, the first link, samuraiblackmusic.com, and pre-order Soul Rising, new double disc album, now available for pre-order, featuring Faise One, Tafari Ali, Faralina, The Lost Boy, a whole bunch of other people. It's about 20 different artists on there. Double disc, so around 20 or so tracks. We got the vinyls available. We got the mini CD key tags, and basically those are just like they're NFC tags. So all you'd have to do is just tap your phone. Fast truck, choke truck. All you got to do is tap your phone, and whether you got Android or iPhone, it'll pop up with all the stuff. I think I might need to get a new faceplate. And those who support the project by getting that key tag, they will get the opportunity to receive not just that album, but my entire catalog, meaning all the albums that I've done before. I think I got like 8 of them out. All the EPs, I think there's like 3 or 4. All my singles. It's at least like 3 or 4, I don't know, 200, 300, 400 songs I have out right now. As well as all the albums and music that I drop in the future. You basically get a lifetime subscription access. And anytime I drop something new, you just tap the mini CD key tag to your phone, and boop, it'll pop up with the new ones, and it's ready for download. Doesn't matter if you have Spotify or Apple Music, any of that shit. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'm excited for that. Only a limited amount of those. And yeah, aside from that, we got some merch, Angels merch. Go stream Angels. That is on streaming platforms. You could also get a direct download on my site as well. We have some duffel bags for Angels, as well as for my some logo duffel bags. But for the Angel series specifically, we got some frame posters. We have some steel plates coming in. We got some more apparel stuff coming, like hoodies and t-shirts and socks and all that kind of good stuff. So you can definitely grab some of that. And yeah, just get in contact with me. Check out the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. We fixed this bitch a lot faster than I expected. So I'm gonna go in and wash my dirty ass hands and go see my children. Peace.